All right, we're doing this.
What if there were two Dark Souls?
What if there were two Dark Souls 2s? Because
Yeah,
there
if it's
are.
like there were already multiple Dark Souls, and now you've added a two.
Yes. Like there's a common running joke in the fan base where like, oh, when are we getting Dark Souls 2 2? This actually is Dark Souls 2 2. Like,
If, was the first sin making the game?
um
Is it what they're talking
yes.
about?
Yes, it
That makes
was.
you that makes you the scholar because you're just gonna study this wonderful game that you've
Well,
told. Well, I don't
it
actually know anything about this specific iteration of the game, so I'm kind of coming into this blind.
so basically I'll probably talk about this a bit more once we get into things, but as you can see, we're playing the Scholar of the First Sin edition of the game, and we're playing in offline mode. No, I'm not getting invaded. Um,
Yay.
so basically, Scholar of the First Sin is a difficulty ROM hack disguised as a definitive edition of the game. It makes the graphics look a little bit prettier, it has better lighting effects and shadows, and it changes the placement of enemies and items. So, although I have familiarity with Dark Souls 2, I do not have familiarity with Scholar, so this is going to be an experience. Let's get into it. New
Uh,
game.
I just want to point out for all the many viewers I'm sure are watching this right now that Count offered me either this or Ape Escape 2,
Perhaps
and
you've seen it.
shut up,
Maybe
I'm talking.
in a dream. A murky, forgotten
This
land.
cutscene is a lot louder than I expected it to be.
I chose Dark Souls 2, but I told him that if he could talk me into Ape Escape 2. I said, yeah, I don't have strong feelings, so if you really want to play Ape Escape, and he said, no, we'll do Dark Souls 2, we'll do it. So I'm just putting that out there.
Place where souls may
This
mend
cutscene is
ailing mind.
This cutscene is
Wait,
overpowering your voice, and it is probably overpowering mine. I will try to fix that.
A place where souls
You
are
will
dark,
lose everything
and there are two.
once branded.
They were really trying to do
The
the God of
symbol
War,
of the curse.
Linda Hunt narrator sort of thing.
An organ
Kind of, yeah.
darkness.
Girl, look at
Your
that body.
past, your future.
I worked out,
Your very
I got dominoes.
light.
I got dominoes.
and then that lady melts away.
None will have meaning, and you won't even care.
That's right,
You
I
won't
won't
care.
care.
You'll be
won't
something
care at all.
other than human.
Just loud as fuck.
It is.
A thing that feeds on souls.
Oh my god, it's the
A
spinning
hollow.
wheel H-Bomber guy joke.
Long ago, in a walled-off land far to the north, a great king built a great kingdom. I believe they called it Drang Lake. Perhaps you're familiar. No, how could you be? But one day, you will stand before its decrepit gate without really knowing why.
Yeah, that's today.
Right now.
Today is that day. And I don't know why.
Seems like the audio is once again desynced from the cutscene. I actually don't know what's causing that. Seems like it just happens in some games and it doesn't in others.
Were there FMVs? Or like, well, I know there were FMVs, but like, this is a pretty long FMV.
Yeah.
And there's definitely a lot more going on in this than any of the FMVs from the original. They clearly got more budget.
Oh Jesus, that orchestra is loud! Oh my god, I gotta take my headphones off, I'm sorry.
Fuck.
That is profoundly loud.
At least it's this shit, holy fuck.
Yeah, Are you
Yeah!
shitting me?
Yeah!
Are you actually... This worked just fine yesterday. I tested this and it worked fine. Are you kidding me?
Da 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 da. Turn it down. Before you turn it on again, turn it down.
Yeah, I'm going to go into my my save file that I made yesterday and change the options. Oh, can you only change the options on a new game file, maybe? I don't know. The Dark Souls 2 is funky.
Havoc.
Why the fuck did it crash? Yeah, it's incredibly loud starting up, but... Alright, let me... Oh, I've got a save file. So I think I can just...
This game is so difficult that
we're
even its
skipping
audio...
it. There we go.
This game is so difficult that even its audio is trying to hurt you.
Reminds me of back when Critical played Dark Souls 1, and he was telling the story of how even buying the game was a challenge.
Get good. Look at that booty.
Alright, so, first off, our character is very covered up. We don't get to create our character at first, but we can take off the equipment, see what the default dude looks like. Nothing special.
Can you see his wiener?
No, this is not Baldur's Gate.
Damn.
So yeah,
when are we gonna play Baldur's Gate on this channel? Haha.
I don't think that's a game you would enjoy all that much.
Well, I just mean, like, you know, I don't know if YouTube would like it.
Well, you can censor the nudity in that game. Anyway, let's die before even creating our character, just because we can.
Nice.
Unfortunately, I don't have any mods installed, so that's not going to say thanks, Obama.
I like the twinkly death music.
It is very fancy. Might as well grab my bloodstain, even though there's no reason to.
It's Grink.
There are some little, demon doggos, I guess.
He's got the zoomies.
Let's punch him. Can I punch him? Yeah!
Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah, get him!
Oh, man, now they're all going after me.
Get him! Get him! Yeah. You deserved that.
Well, I can hardly say that wasn't my fault.
Fucking Christy Gnome over here. Fucking... Ugh.
Well, that's okay. That's okay. We're making progress. I got a little further than the last time I died. Man, Dark Souls 2, what a hard game.
Yeah, we've already got 2 deaths. We're like 2 minutes into the game.
Let's see. Where am I going? That's where I came from. Okay, don't fuck with the doggos. Yeah, this is where I wanted to go. Oh, we got some big old footsteps over here.
There's a big doggo somewhere.
Yo, look at the doggo!
Big old Samoyed over here. Oh, hey!
Is there actually anything over here? Or is it just... big dude? It's just big dude. Let's go punch the big dude.
Oh yeah, that seems like a great idea.
Oh. It was not. Well, so far I have found 3 ways to die before even making my character. Oh, Dark Souls 2.
The game still seems very loud.
I can turn it down a little bit more. I can at least hear you over the game now.
Yeah, there we go. That seems... Okay, well. So what else do we want to talk about? How many...
Not there again. On the other side of the waterfall that I want to go.
Don't you want to get your essence?
Oh, it does not matter. I didn't have anything on me. I picked up a small, smooth, and silky... Small, smooth, and silky stone. That is harder than I thought it would be to say.
Small, smooth, and silky.
Alright, there's gonna be a cutscene past this door. Let's see if it blasts our eardrums out, and if it does, I'll just skip it. Okay, that seems like a reasonable volume.
What seems to be the ruckus?
Yeah, that's actually, you know, I can listen to that.
The face of the curse. It's an undead.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like there, like, maybe I'm misremembering. I feel like there weren't that many cutscenes in Dark Souls originally.
Not really.
Except for, like, boss battles, you know?
You
Mhm.
spoke to that kind old dear, didn't you? You're finished. You'll go hollow. Yes, you'll become one of them. Hollows
I don't like the way her mouth moves.
feast upon their souls. This is the fate of the cursed.
Yeah, well, your mom.
What is your name?
Oh, shit.
What is our name?
What would be, let me think. Are you asking me what the character's name is, or, no, what, do we want to have...
I could go with an obscure ass reference.
You have like a okay, I'm fine with that. Yeah,
I don't know if you'd even remember this reference, but
I remember that. That was
okay.
some, like, Flash game, right, or something
Yep.
like that.
One of the things from a Enthalpy project.
Blarpy.
One of kind of the alter egos of Walrus Guy, I guess.
That's not a human. That's a bowling pin.
But it's an effigy.
It's a shitty effigy.
John Cena.
Think back, deep into your past. Yes, it's an effigy of you.
Unfortunately, we can't make our body look like that.
Fucking Grandpa Baseball.
Alright, well, let's
Alright, what does Blarpy look like?
let's pick our starting class here. Do you like any of these outfits particularly?
I mean, I'm not particularly attached to any of them, but I don't know how much time you want to spend on the costumes. If you have...
Well, I'll probably just end up equipping whatever armor I think looks cool, but and I'm just kind of asking to see if you had any preference for starting class.
Well, you know, that big white one's kind of dripped out.
This one?
Yeah, look at that.
Cleric. I have never done a faith build in this game. I don't know how good it would be.
Well, what's like a good build? I guess we'll start from there.
Sorcery is pretty much always good in Souls games.
That one's not a bad costume.
Any kind of strength or dex build will get you by.
That one's got nipples. That's cool.
One does have nips. This is a pure strength build. He's got terrible adaptability. And I assume no. Yeah, he's gonna have the worst dodge starting out, which I'll probably talk about later.
Well, maybe the sorcerer then. Yeah, that's probably the second best costume anyway.
Yeah, and he's actually gonna be fairly evasive. Yeah, let's go with the sorcerer.
All right.
Starting gift, always go with healing wares. All right.
I'm just on autopilot until we get to the point where we can turn his skin purple or something. The only thing I'm concerned about. Are we giving him a big juicy booty?
Yeah, I kind of like this bottom heavy build.
Hell yeah.
Zeke can't even see it. But
Cool.
we'll give him some muscles. I think those are muscles and not wrinkles. I can't really tell. I think those are wrinkles, actually.
You gotta have muscles on your muscles.
Let's give him wrinkles. Fuck it. Alright, these are... That's a wonderful preset.
No. No, 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 no.
Let's use that as our starting point.
Oh, no.
Hairstyles.
No.
We could give him like a Lars Ulrich faux hawk. Like a...
He looks like an anime boy.
We can make him balding. I'm kind of liking the bowl cut, the sort of Rock Lee thing going on.
The most bitchless fucking haircut in the options. Oh, he's got like it's like an Oliver tree. What kind of color?
I'm kind of liking the green for the bowl cut.
Yeah. Well, he kind of looks like an Oompa Loompa.
Kind of.
Is that the vibe we want to go for?
We'll see how it goes.
Okay.
Eyebrow presets. Do we want to go with no eyebrows?
Yeah, sure.
Eyebrow color doesn't matter. Eye color doesn't look like you could make them make them two different colors. Give him pink eye.
Oh yeah. There we go.
Same color as the hair. Yeah, I think that works.
Sure.
Tattoos, can barely even see those.
I want you to know, I'm just shaking my head right now. You can't see it, but...
None of those look goofy enough. Alright, advanced settings. This is where we really have fun with it. Do we make him a young man or an old man? I can hardly tell the difference.
I can't even tell the difference.
Oh wait, oh okay, it has to actually update once I stop pressing the thing. I think he's looking a bit sadder as an old man. We'll go with that.
Oh, well, okay, I guess we want him to be sad. All right. Well, he is in this game, so, you know.
But he is, of course, very masculine.
Oh, yes.
And therefore, he needs to be strong.
He has, Austin Powers as Mojo.
Yeah. Strong color emphasis. Don't know what that'll do, but we'll see.
I'm sure it will... Oh, great!
Yeah!
Great!
Alright, now we can mess with the skin colors. Let's see what making that more pale does. Oh, man. He looks like a goth orc.
He looks like a zombie. Except with green hair for some reason. He looks like those fucking... Oh, God. Oh, no.
That just looks wrong.
Dark races.
Let's just keep that greenish. I'm liking the green. Make it a bit more orange.
Please, no.
Let's lean in a bit more into the Oompa Loompa-ness.
Yeah, the orange makes me cry. I think green is preferable. Kind of makes him look like Shrek.
Kind of the blue-green going on there. I like that.
Like the fucking ogre from Tekken.
Bit more purple to it makes it... Yeah, I'm liking this.
Mr. Zucchini.
I wish we could have like made the body and face before the
Well, yeah,
name.
that's the thing. You put the name. I mean, he's a wonderful Blarpy. Okay, he's Blarpy's fine.
I'm liking the
You
thick
know?
ass eyeliner. I think I want to keep that.
Yeah, very goth. This is what goths look like, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
every single one of them. I already did hair.
Yeah. No, we got to keep the Oliver Tree hair.
I think I'm liking the nose the way they are. Let's make the eyes a little bigger. Because, you know, they are the window to the soul and everything. There we go.
And this is a game with soul in the title.
Yeah. So that's going to give me an advantage. And God knows I need it.
Mhm.
Let's make his mouth bigger. That's not helping.
Bigger,
Like wider.
happier, and with your mouth open.
Yeah. Fullness.
It's
Let's make
my
him a
only
little
note.
fuller. Not doing much. You know, I don't know if I can do much other than make him frown a bit more. But that's helping.
Oh my
That's
God.
helping a lot. He looks very serious. Can I do anything with the ears? Doesn't look like it. Can I, let's mess with the chin a little bit. Is there a specific chin thing, or would it be under, like, jaws or mouth, too? Probably jaw. Yeah, that kind of does the chin.
He looks like a green Commissioner Gordon. What is even going on with his jaw right now? What did you do?
I don't know. He kind of looks like Trigger Man.
I looked away for 2 seconds, and when I turned back, his chin, and his mouth, and it all in his neck, and it all just turned into a blur. Jesus Christ!
You know what? I think I like how Blarpy looks. Let's
This is depressing.
Yes, this is my true self.
This is the most depressing thing I've ever seen.
Come here
And I just saw that lady.
to break the curse. You're no different, I should think.
Why is this woman such a hater?
Doesn't
Oh, you're not gonna do good. You curse. You sucks.
And then the whole knitting club laughs at me again.
Bitches.
I want one of them to just laugh like Mandark from Dexter's Lab.
along to the kingdom. But remember,
What if it was like she said that and then the Eric Andre laugh track started?
going hollow.
It's just applause.
Longer. You lose your souls. All of them. Over and over again.
Hey, did you guys know this is a hard game? Dark Souls 2 is really hard, guys.
I'm really loving the fact that they just zoomed in on her mouth. That's great. Thanks, guys.
I really appreciate the close-up on that animation. Alright, and now we actually get to play the game.
Yes, I know. I know I have. This is the third
There's
time
us
I
in the
have.
world.
That's great. I'm gonna. That's great. His head like glows in the dark. That's great.
His hair is radioactive.
It's like he's made out of a glow stick fluid. But I was gonna. So I know I've 3 times brought up the cutscenes, but I do think there is something kind of nice and essential about the fact that Dark Souls 1 is just like, you are just a piece of shit. Or here you go.
Yep.
You're in the
Like,
game.
Like, it basically, the first
Right.
game gives you an introduction of the main bosses that you'll be fighting, and then
It's all
shows
introduced
you
with
in the
gameplay.
prison.
It's all introduced with gameplay. And I cannot help but think that it's like, oh, the first game was a big hit. We got a big budget. Now we're going to have cinematics that we don't need.
So this is
And
our tutorial area, if you couldn't guess.
I gotta wonder if that attitude is going to be reflective of the rest of the game.
Well, we'll see.
Stuff for stuff's sake. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Which way am I going this way? I could read these. They give you very similar tutorial information to the first game. I know what I'm doing. I don't really have to go through this area, but you get some stuff for doing it.
Yeah, literally his head is like his own flashlight.
Oh, hey, there's another one of the Samoyeds over there.
I'm glad I was thinking Samoyed as well. I'm glad that we were both thinking Samoyed.
I wasn't thinking it, but once you said it, I decided that's what they're going to be called. I got another dagger. I don't think I'm going to be using that, because I already got one. Opening area is very dark.
Well, the
Very
game is
muddy
called
and brown.
Dark Souls.
Like, my hair and my face are, like, easily the brightest things here.
Yeah, maybe that's not... Because now the enemies are going to see you. They're going to be like, oh, look at that bitch. I'm going to go get him.
You might notice I've got 21 of something called a life gem in inventory. We'll get to that.
Look at that nest. There's some kind of birdie living there.
Well, they want smooth, and the dialogue for some reason cut off. But they also mentioned that they want silky. I've got something that's smooth and silky. Where is it? Right there. Smooth and silky stone.
The smooth and silky stone sounds like it's a stone you give to a pimp. Sounds like a goddamn Chappelle Show character.
Kind of. And if I pick that up, I get a Dark Knight stone. So this is basically like kind of similar to the crow in the first game. That will trade you for certain items. Only this one, the items that you'll get are random. Also, I missed a thing there. And I forgot that just tapping the B button does not slide you down the ladder in this game. It makes you jump down the ladder, so let's use a life gem. You'll see that kind of gradually refills my life. You notice you can pick those up in the world.
When do we start picking up booty gems?
Once we get to Anne Orlando.
Nice.
So I can jump across. Yeah, I should jump across and grab that. Let's pray that the jumping controls actually work.
You know, I've been watching through some of our old streams, and I was thinking to myself, you know, I'm much too sarcastic. I'm always making jokes. I never have any serious commentary. So from this point forward, everything I say about this game is going to be purely analytical. And it's just going to be about, like, you know, putting the game into its proper historical context, providing critical gameplay commentary and analysis. Okay.
All right.
No more fucking jokes.
I'm looking forward to the new you. Also,
Yes.
statue blocks our way in the
You
tutorial
can't
area.
You can't get around that.
Nope.
You can't get around. Okay, all right, whatever. Only critical gameplay, no jokes. I'm not gonna make fun of that and how stupid it is. I'm not gonna do it. Okay. So, anyways, Dark Souls.
Check out that bloom effect.
So as far as like the controls, how does this feel compared to the other Dark Souls game?
Oh, I'm glad you brought that up.
Yay!
So, check this out. I'm basically just going to move the analog stick in a slow circle here. And you'll... Well, I should probably do that away from the cliff. Let's go over here. And just move the analog stick in a slow circle.
That's a smooth circle right there.
Yeah, that's a really smooth. So notice how, like, especially when moving forwards and backwards, your movement kind of snaps to that direction, and it's kind of hard to start moving in a different direction. You gotta push the analog stick a little further than you would expect. I gotta say, this does look good.
It was nice. And now that there's some sunlight, although the sun appears to be going through a supernova.
Well, you know, it's
quite bright.
It's kind of an early sunset sort of thing going on, I think. Looks like sun's coming from over here.
That one guy that really likes the sun, he'd love this area.
Yeah, see, it's kind of an early sunset thing going on.
Okay.
So let's just explore around this area a little bit. This is Majula. This is kind of our hub.
Okay.
Hey, this guy's green too. Let's hang out.
Yeah, if I'd known that he was gonna look like this, I would have suggested Donald Grank. That was his name.
I was expecting that.
But it's fine. Blarpy.
Oh,
Blarpy is...
Someone's locked this guy's door. We can't get in.
That seemed like very unnecessary way to destroy that crate.
Well, I could have attacked it with my knife.
I'm just gonna body slam into it. Oh. Hi. Not gonna say anything about... Oh god, the dogs.
Nope, they're pigs.
Why you gotta kill the piggies?
'Cause they're there. And if you go, like, anywhere near them, they will aggro to you.
Well, then leave them alone.
Oh, I don't want to fall down this well.
I hope you know, every time you try to kill an animal in this game, I'm gonna root for them to kill you.
They go very far away from their starting point. Oh, and they drop cracked red-eye orbs, which are not going to be very useful for this playthrough. Nothing over here.
Blarpy sees a chipmunk and is like, oh, come here!
That's locked. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, you're not gonna try and kill the cat?
Yeah, you can talk to her.
Or whatever that is. Fucking...
Yep, that's a cat.
Raccoon?
Not exactly the time to be chatting with a cat. Well, suit yourself. Oh yes, you may call me Shalquar. Enchanté.
Shalquar. Rolls right off the tongue.
Yeah. Souls characters tend to have funky names.
Can I just call you Shale?
What does she sell? She, of course, sells the Silver Cat Ring, Ring of the Evil Eye, Red Eye Ring, which makes it easier to be detected by enemies. Don't think I want that. And Name Engraved Ring, don't need that. And Ring of Whispers, don't know what that does. And some other shit. No, nothing super important.
This place is already dead. Everything will crumble and waste away so that something new may be born.
Face is a little blurry.
This place is... We receive only the most peculiar visitors. Folk like yourself. It's enough to keep even a cat amused.
At least her mouth doesn't move in a really creepy way.
Nothing suited you, I presume? Well, that's dismaying.
It'd be funny if you had like a little stick with a little dangly pom pom on it, and then you just started like, or like a little jingly bells, and then she just starts going after it.
Oh, that would be great if this game had that.
The cutscene just stops.
Welcome to my shop. I'm Morlin, and I sell armor. Oh, sorry, Please do have a look at my wares. I could really use the business. If you'd be so kind.
And he sells armor, shields, none of which we can afford right now.
Well, I do hope I see you again.
This is riveting.
Dark Souls 2!
Remember in Dark Souls 1, when at this point you'd already fought the Asylum Demon, and you fought a bunch of Skelly monsters,
Yep.
and what else happened?
I mean, we're not that far in, but yeah, you would have at least done some stuff in Dark Souls 1 by this point.
We've seen
Even if
some
you were,
fucking,
like, you know, slowing down and doing all the dialogue.
We've seen some fucking pigs. There was the Samoyed, which was completely optional.
Or merely a pawn of fate. Bearer of the curse. I will remain
A bunch of shitheads that don't want to talk about shit.
And half of them don't say anything that makes any sense at all. There we go, now I get the Estus Flask. You can totally just skip it in this game if you really want to.
He who peered at the essence of the soul. King Vendrick.
Vendrick Lamar?
Vendrick Lamar.
Misery.
Damn.
That's actually the plot of this game. We're playing as Drake.
You get it? I said damn. And
You will never
Kendrick has another one.
Anthony
called
only gave that album a 7.
Vendrick Lamar made an album called Dang, and that album got a 7.5.
Their souls will serve as beacons. Once you have found them,
So this bitch just talks on and on
not fade away.
forever. And you got to exhaust all of her dialogue before you can actually, like,
Let me see it, so that I may
do the thing that you're going to talk to her to do, which is leveling up. That's what this character does after she shuts up. There we go.
Yay.
And because I got that Estus flask shard from the well, I can get another Estus flask. So now I have 2. And I don't think I have enough souls to level up. No, I do not. So I have some problems.
What
with
are
this
your
lady.
problems?
Number one, I don't like in this game how it makes you just go back to the starting area every time you want to level up instead of doing it at a bonfire like Dark Souls 1 did. I don't know why they make you do that, especially because in this game you can just warp between every bonfire at the start. You don't need to go through half of the game to warp between bonfires, so it's just busy work. I have other problems with her, but we'll get to those later. So anyway, let's go actually do some Souls shit. How's that sound, Oob?
Are we gonna play video games?
Yeah, we're actually going to go do things.
Oh my god!
Well, after this door slowly opens. Hello, door. I should be able to... There we go.
Ooh.
Alright, and I can just drop down here. Grab whatever's in this chest. Human effigy. And pray that the jumping controls work. Okay, there we go. And oh hey, it's another Samoyed. This one is... So basically, if I didn't go through that little path there, I could have just gone around and gone down here. Like, if you just went across that bridge instead of dropping down there, this is where you'd come out. Oh, hello.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, point is, that Samoyed is right, basically, on the main path. In the intro area of the game. How wonderful!
We'll just avoid him.
Yeah, so we're just gonna sprint across and eat this bonfire.
Alright. Bonfires. That's the thing that happens in Dark Souls. Yay!
Yep, we're back on track. We are doing souls.
Alright.
Alright, let's just move over here so hopefully Samoyed doesn't see us. Don't know where he is. He's all the way over there. We're good. Oh, someone hit me with an arrow, I think. Yep. He's over here. Oh, I got another dude chasing me. Oh, can't catch me. Oh, can't catch me.
Oh, there's 3.
Oh, they're gonna catch me.
Oh my god, there's so many dudes. Not all 4. Luckily, they all suck.
Alright, we're good. And let's change around my equipment really quick.
Now this is pod racing.
Not quite Resident Evil 4 inventory management, but it's something. And wow, that Estes animation feels like that is taking forever.
I like his animation going up the ladder.
Alright, now we got this room. Room is fun. I use that term loosely. Oh, didn't mean to get the backstab there, but okay. We got a lot of dudes on the ground here.
Alright, we just gotta go get them, one by one.
That wasn't a backstab? Okay. And over here, there's a way I can go up. Not too far, because the guy comes down the ladder after me.
See, now if I was that guy, I would have waited at the top of that ladder and then just kicked you.
Yeah, that would have been the smart thing to do.
I don't know what his plan was, but I'm gonna say that that was a deserved win on your part.
And there's a guy over here who would throw fire bombs at me if I got too close to him. Like that.
Oh.
So that's why I came up here.
Hey, where is he keeping those fire bombs?
And don't worry about it.
Now, this is the goofy shit I like about Dark Souls. Says, I got a big old firebomb up my ass. Let me throw it at you.
Yeah. As you do.
I'm in an annoying spot that if you haven't played this game, you wouldn't know about.
Yeah, I will say that is a very Soulsy thing to do.
Yes, but that is
But I will say the thousands of guys laying on the ground down here, that might be a bit overkill.
yeah, that's just like, oh,
And I
what
don't
a,
remember who's dead already.
it's like, Dark Souls if it was made by like the types of people that make Steam trash.
Well,
Can
it's...
they hit each other?
Sorry, go ahead.
Can they hit each other?
I don't think so.
Wasn't that something that could happen in the other games?
Um, only in a few, like, specific circumstances, I think. Okay, give me the backstab. There we go. That was kind of more of a side stab, but we'll go with it.
Oh, perhaps it was more of a diagonal stab. What a great design. It's just guys. Just guys everywhere.
Just lots of guys.
Just dudes.
I'm in the hills, fucking dudes.
Just dudes being dudes. Bros being bros. Just everybody just decided to nap in this
Yeah,
little,
everybody
really
just decided to take a little snooze right here all at the same
all
time.
at the same time. Everybody just decided they were gonna all spread out and they're not sleeping too heavily though, because all I gotta do is walk next to them and they'll wake up.
So it's kind of small. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on your screen, but do you see like a little red bar below my dagger there? On the weapon menu in the lower left?
No. But
Well,
explain how it works. 'Cause
there's a
I'm
little
sure...
red bar below my dagger that's almost empty. That is weapon durability. Your weapons break incredibly easy in this game.
God.
So
They're
I'm
doing the
gonna
thing.
flip another dagger right there.
Doing the thing that the shitty games do.
Dark Souls 1 also had weapon durability, but your weapons degraded a lot slower in that game. The thing is, in this one, they'll, like, regenerate when you rest at a bonfire. So it's like... I don't know, it kind of expands the mechanic a little bit, but weapon durability is already a shit mechanic.
It makes sense, though, because what you don't realize is that every single one of these guys is made out of titanium.
Ah, I see.
So they're actually taking a whole lot of, it's quite a durable material that, every single one of these guys is actually just a Subaru Outback.
They're the new Tesla truck.
Well, no, those fall apart.
But they're bulletproof.
Are they?
Yeah, they actually are. For some fucking reason.
Okay.
I accidentally switched my knife out. I didn't want to do that. Oh my god, a guy shooting at me over there. Should avoid that. And Firebomb Boy over here. And plunging attack. Nope. Oops, did he drop something? Nope. And I believe there's an item over here, if I remember vanilla Dark Souls 2. Yes, and no enemies over here. I would normally expect. Well. I don't know if you can hear it. There are some bird noises in the background.
I do hear the birds.
They don't sound as wonderful as the Kengo birds.
Do we ever get to see the birds?
There are some birds that you see in this game.
Well, okay.
Not to spoil everything, but...
that
We
going
do-
for it, at
We
least.
got that to look forward to.
Oh, that one was making seagull noises.
And we got another friend here.
Oh, are you gonna say something cryptic? What are you buying?
Yeah, she just wants us to buy something.
What is she selling? What is she buying?
She sells a few basic weapons, none of which we really need.
Oh, then I don't give a shit, lady.
But she sells life gems. Only 10 right now. But I'm not going to buy any at the moment because I've got plenty. But I've got to talk to her.
Rhymes with dementia.
We get as strangers these days, everybody's gone and run off.
Is she gonna say anything I care about?
Probably not.
Well, I'm gonna go pee. I'll be right back.
Alright, have fun. I'm just going to keep talking to her.
Seems like the battles would never end. Poor folk like myself have nary a place to sleep. That's why I keep all me things right with me. You may travel light, but methinks you bear a burden of your own.
Yeah, this fucking dong. Oh, I guess that's fairly important.
Don't believe what an old hag says. It's high time that I pick up and move. I've a bargain for you next time we meet my lover. Lonely times these are.
What are you still fucking talking to her?
I just finished. One thing she did mention is that the trees here were actually used to be giants, apparently.
Oh god, it's the bed of chaos.
And she also mentioned not to believe a word an old hag said, so who knows if she's telling the truth. But exhausting her dialogue doesn't do anything right now, it will later.
Oh, you blimey, this tree right here used to be the president.
Seek souls. Larger, more powerful souls.
I'm going to be skipping this a lot. I just want you to hear hear her spiel that she says every
Lest this land
fucking
whole
time
as it has so
you go to level up.
King
Or
Vendrick.
text boxes.
King Vendrick is feuding with Prince Drake right now.
Alright, so the very first thing I'm going to do is level up adaptability. This stat is stupid. So you see, in the third column there, second from the bottom, the AGL stat. That is short for agility. It boosts ease of evasion and other actions. Now, if you're not familiar with this game, you might be thinking, what the fuck does that mean? Basically, leveling up your adaptability stat or your attunement, which also affects your agility. Basically, your agility controls how many invincibility frames you have while rolling. It also controls how fast you drink your Estus flask. As opposed to, your Estus being the same speed no matter what in the first game, and your roll invincibility frames being tied to how much equipment you were holding, which, makes a lot more sense than upgrading this random stat that doesn't seem to do much else with with descriptions that really do not tell you anything. It's wonderful. I love it.
Video games.
So pretty much, if you know what you're doing, you want to start by getting your agility to at least 95 to make yourself halfway decent at rolling.
Rolling, rolling, rolling,
Because, you know,
rolling.
you could knuckle down with a shield in this game, but that's going to become basically useless later on.
Sorry, did you say knuckles down?
He don't chuckle.
You don't chuckle.
But, you could try to do that. You could try to use armor and, like, tank through everything, but armor got seriously nerfed in this game compared to the first one, so that's not much of an option. So basically, you kind of just gotta upgrade agility at the beginning of every build. It's great!
Wake up! I want to kill you.
Grab a brush and put on a little makeup.
All right. So what's what's our motivation?
We are the bearer of the curse, and
Okay.
we must seek larger souls. We must seek the king, lest this world fall into ruin. Weren't you listening to the Emerald Herald?
No. Because it was boring.
Yeah, you don't really have very good motivation in this game, just people telling you what to do. Which, granted, kind of happens in the first Souls with Oscar, but, I mean, in the opening cutscene, he gives you the key to break out of your cells, so if you have a heart, you'd kind of feel like you owe him, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, where am I going? That's always a good question to be asking in one of these games.
Well, like in the first game, it's very clear. Like, you know, you're immediately at the beginning. It's just like, oh, you're in the asylum. You want to get out of the asylum because it sucks. And there's
Yep.
a big booty demon. And then the guy's like,
Yeah, you should, go
Stop.
ring these bells. My family had said that I should do it, but I'm gonna die now, bye.
yeah, and that's like, okay. And then like stuff kind of organically, you
I
know.
don't like that this guy has a shield. I'm just gonna kind of run past him.
In this one, it's just, I'm an old lady, and I'm telling you that you got a curse. There's no visible evidence of the curse anywhere, but I'm telling you, you got a curse.
Well, you might see it if I start dying a little bit more.
Oh, hello. Da 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 da.
Na 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 na. What's up, bro?
It's stupid. I just came out of nowhere.
What you doing, bro?
Hey, did you push that fucking rock, you asshole?
I literally don't know what he's doing right now.
I'm just
Is that what
daydreaming.
you call that?
My name is Kale.
Named after a vegetable.
I'm navigating the continent to create a map.
Is that what you're doing there? So it kind of just looks like you're having a problem.
Why cartography, you ask?
That's not what I'm asking.
Question. When I first came into this forsaken land, it was
You look like you're pretending to be a cat.
a curse?
That's about to piss.
Curse.
Please don't piss on my shoes, sir.
If you piss on me, I'll stab you.
I've lost my focus.
I guess he's forgotten what he came here for.
Oh, well.
I've been very fond.
But he likes maps. He's like that bug that hums in Hollow Knight.
I came to this land some time ago.
I went to college with a guy who studied maps, and he was fucking weird, just like this guy.
So romantic.
Did he fuck around on the floor like that?
Well, there's a rather spacious.
Well, he did used to invite friends to come stay at the apartment, even though there were no like there weren't any like beds or anything in like it was a
Well,
dorm
this guy just mentioned that he's a squatter, so
It was a dorm apartment, and so there were only enough beds for the people that lived there, and so they just slept out on the floor in the living room.
I believe that it's
Interesting.
And I don't know why, like, I don't know where they came from, but presumably, I'm like, you have to have some fucking place where you actually live that you could go instead. Like, it's not even like I care that you're here. I just don't know why you'd want to, like, sleep on our floor instead of going back to your apartment. If you're drunk, get an Uber or something. It's a fucking college town.
I don't know. People be dumb.
No, people who study geography are dumb.
Shame on you. And he finally gives us what I started talking to him for, a key for a house in Majula.
Oh, that's what we've been waiting for. Okay, cool. I don't know if this guy just goes like, "Hey, here's a key for some place." I don't know how much I would trust that the key actually works, to be honest.
Well, I guess we'll find out. Don't think there's anything else in this cave.
Here's the key, and he just hands me a chicken bone. That doesn't look like a key. It's the key. Look, I'm making the key. I'm making the map to show you how to use the key. There's no map
Oh,
there.
yeah, ladder right here.
This is just a pile of shit. I'm making a map. This is how you make a map. Listen, we've played Hollow Knight. I know what it looks like to how to make a map, okay? Because there's that one guy that makes maps.
Yeah, and he's not the one that plays with poop.
And he wasn't on the floor getting down with his bad self.
Alright. This is where things start to differ a little bit from vanilla. Because this big old dude, he's just not there in the base version of the game. Oh, hello. Don't know where you came from.
We have, this is just, we have Ornstein and Smo at home.
Just tell her, no pen. Oh. I guess he hit the explosive barrels.
Hey, that's what, just like you planned it, right?
Yeah. Take a little sippy sip. Alright, oh, we got an archer here. Let's, goodbye.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, he
Hey,
seems to
fine.
be fine.
Everybody
He'll
wins.
just stand there.
Everybody wins.
Alright, wanted to take care of him before climbing up there, because something special happens if you climb up here. Not a
Oh,
life gem. Just top myself off.
is this an Easter egg?
Not really an Easter egg. Or,
Oh, it's a bird!
there is a burb. Grab these really quick.
Cuckoo ka-cha, cuckoo ka-cha. Oh, hi. That's a...
Alright, now there's a trick to fighting this guy. Just keep moving to your right. And he's never going to hit you.
Ah!
So this guy is called the Pursuer. He's, this is kind of like an optional boss encounter, I guess. I don't have much damage output, so this could take a couple minutes.
I mean, he is pursuing me, I suppose. That is not an inaccurate,
Oh, yeah, you might see why he's called that later. Oh, nope, he did hit me there. I guess the never hit you was wrong. I like how giant this guy's health pool is for no good reason. Oh, that shot went a little wild. Oh, oh no. Oh no, it's over now. No, it's not. I don't know if you actually have to drain his health all the way to finish this encounter. We'll see. I'll drain it halfway, and if he doesn't fuck off, I'll do that.
You remember earlier in the stream when I said that I was only going to make serious commentary? I'm only going to do...
Oh, that guy's back.
Oh, good for him! I said I'm not going to make jokes, right? My critical analysis of that fight is that it sucked shit.
Yeah. Oh, where did you all come from? Hello?
Must have been recruited by that guy who just came back. He's like, this guy pushed me off a ledge. We gotta get him.
Wait, I did not know those guys spawned if you went back up there. Okay.
Alright, now they're just walking away. There should be a mod. Like the Thanks Obama mod, but instead of saying that, it says 7 out of 10. Especially since we have Oliver Tree here.
Fuck you, Anthony fucking fart face.
Oliver's done talking.
No one is going to get this.
There might be some Fantano fans who get those.
Maybe.
I think that's a pretty canonical moment in the
Fantano lore.
I mean, if not canonical, it's certainly a very well-known, very funny moment.
I'm not even a fan of Oliver Tree, and I think that moment is goddamn hilarious.
He did open the review of whatever the next album was by calling himself 7 out of 10 Fantano.
Well, no, he called himself Anthony Fartface, I think.
Oh, did he? Or something. He made some reference to the, Oh, wait, do you have to fight all those guys again?
Not really, I'm not going back up there. I already got all the items that were up there. You can see my bloodstain is right over here.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna throw some spells at that guy. Just so he can't throw firebombs at me. I like that guy's run animation. Hey, buddy. Gonna notice me?
Quiet.
Gonna notice me? Oh, no, you noticed me as soon as I got off the stairs.
Well, to be fair, you're not very well camouflaged with that hair.
I just like how he doesn't notice me until the moment I step off the stairs, and then
Oh,
all bets are off.
So happy I don't have any peripheral vision.
Well, this room looks promising.
I am sure. Oh, yeah, this... Is this going to be a recurring mechanic, just dudes napping?
Well, the dudes were all standing behind the ballistas there. Well, that missed.
I'm noticing, as part of my serious critical analysis, that it seems like, because I've played a little bit of the original Dark Souls, and I remember like the the big challenge with enemy encounters in that game was more about the timing, like figuring out like how to time the like the timing of the enemy's attacks with your own attacks. And this one, it's just like, oh, we'll just throw a bunch of dudes at you.
That is a very valid criticism. Another thing about the original game is that they played a lot with enemy placements, like putting enemies around corners, having enemies like, you know, kind of in hidden locations that'll come up behind you.
Or like, oh, we'll put him on a bridge where you can't really like strafe him or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff like that.
Oh, and there's this one, a trapped chest.
It's just, what if we had a big space and there were a bunch of dudes? I'm making my Steam game and I only have so many assets to work with, and I'm also an idiot.
No Pharaoh's Lockstone in inventory. What the fuck does that mean? I guess we'll figure it out.
Well, obviously it means you don't have the Pharaoh's Lockstone. Duh. Shithead. Why don't you get good and get the Pharaoh Lockstone?
I guess that's just a me problem.
Yeah. Your hair's green.
My hands are bread.
My hair is green. Who is this guy?
Traveling all alone in these treacherous times. Well, I hope you have a very good reason.
I actually have no reason. I'm not sure why I'm doing this.
My name is Pate.
Hi.
I journey hither and thither on a sort of treasure hunt, you might call it. Be careful out there. There's talk of unsavory bandits who prey upon travelers like yourself.
I think I've encountered many unsavory types.
If you go any farther. There's treasure in there for certain, but the entrance locks from behind. I saw the same design earlier, and it's the same contraption, I'm sure. I was with this warrior, you see, and he insisted that he go inside first.
Oh.
The rather brusque fellow tried to swipe the loot for himself, but it trapped him inside. I still have the gent's ring. I do hope he wasn't harmed.
So he mentions that, yeah, this is going to close on us if we go in there. So, actually, NPC being helpful. Thank you, sir.
That was the first, like, character that actually... And also, there's treasure!
Yeah, let's look for the treasure.
Now we have an objective.
Oh, and there goes the gate. Here come the dudes.
And here come the young men.
There's no need to feel down.
Look at this shit.
This is the YMCA.
It's just, dude, they just look.
Lock on. There we go.
It just seems like the only, viable strategy is just use your projectile weapon.
Well, there's another thing about Dark Souls 2 that's a little frustrating. So notice, I've got in my right hand, like, one of the lightest weapons in the game, right? A dagger.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see, fairly fast attack animation, but...
Short. He's got a little one.
You see how long it takes me to recover after an attack animation for a dodge? It's kind of a while. What if I go two-handed? What if I change that dagger out for a short sword? I think I'll still be able to attack two-handed.
Well, that's got quite a bit of...
Yeah. That's kind of a thing with all the weapons in this game. The dagger is actually better about it than other weapons.
It's like, what was the... There was some game recently we played where there's like some little stubby knife that's like the best weapon in the game. You could basically do anything with it.
Trigger Man?
No, it was before Trigger Man. I'm trying to remember. Hold on.
Silent Hill?
I think it might have been Silent Hill. Hold on. I'm gonna go through our It's I have a little faith that anything interesting is gonna happen for the time being. I'm just gonna look.
Well, I did.
To remind myself.
Well, you can see where I am right now. I'm right back above where I met Pate. I got back around.
Well, I see you managed to escape. I hope that brave warrior didn't come a cropper either. Be careful out there. There's talk of unsavory bandits.
Yeah, you already said that.
Travelers like yourself. Oh, but you should take this.
I think it was Silent Hill.
Call out for help to one another across the fissures between worlds.
Somebody will lend you a hand.
Where was that treasure you were talking about, you fuck?
I think it was one of the things that I picked up. I don't know.
I don't know. Some fucking treasure if you don't even know it's a treasure.
New winged spears. Odd.
You
Don't
know,
where
I
those
think
fire bombs are coming from, but
maybe I'm just being too much of a hater. Maybe, I think my brain is a little poisoned. I woke up and chose violence this morning. Maybe I need to start trying to find
there's something going on in the background there.
Yeah, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Maybe I just need to change my attitude. And yeah, what the fuck are they doing over there?
They seem to be attacking that tree.
Well, the trees, they used to do something. They used to be the god.
Used to be giants.
Giants, that's what it was. Giants. Maybe they know.
Perhaps. The tree does look a little funky.
Is this supposed to happen?
I believe so. I've seen other people point that out, and other people like mention in response that, oh, it's because the trees were giants.
Oh.
So like, I mean, it's goofy as shit, but it makes some kind of sense,
maybe.
I guess.
Maybe. But yeah, I'm gonna try and be positive. I'm gonna try and not be a hater, and
We're doing our DS positive campaign.
I'm gonna maybe if I look for things to complain about, I'll find them. But maybe if I try to be charitable, maybe this game's good. Maybe I'll like it.
Bro, I really don't like how you have that shield and you just kind of hide behind it. Like, I mean, I get that it makes sense, but it's just annoying.
Yeah, if you had a shield, you would hide behind the shield.
Dude over here. There is a dude over here. Wasn't expecting that kind of dude.
Oh, yeah. See, look at that.
Oh, and I'm out of spells.
That was enemy placement. That's just like Dark Souls.
Because in the vanilla version of the game, there's just one of those, I think one of those shield dudes laying down. So we just gotta kind of take this slow.
Exactly. It's just like a Dark Souls game. It's all about patience.
One hit at a time.
And technique.
Oh, I can't believe I dodged that, actually.
Just a good old classic Dark Rings boss.
I'm not quite sure how that hit me, but okay.
I thought that the animation of you flat on your face was pretty goofy.
It's kind of goofy. There's a lot of animations in this game that are a little goofy.
I have no criticisms about... Oh, look at that! It's like a sword!
Yep.
Oh,
it looks like there's kind of a hand on the end of it, like made of stone.
That actually kind of is cool. I'm not even doing a bit. Oh, hey! Oh, and that's kind of good. That's actually kind of good
enemy placement. Yeah, that's actually... well, one of them
All right, well, that was... That was a little goofy, but other than,
There's maybe a
it's
few
just-
two enemies here
yeah,
that kind of
again,
trip on themselves.
they kneecap themselves by doing the thing that they keep doing, which is having too many fucking enemies. That would have been whatever. I'm being nice. We're being positive.
In the vanilla version of the game, I think it's only 1 or 2 enemies that are up there.
Uh,
Well, we got a halberd and a soul item, so that's something.
all right. Anybody else want to jump down? I guess not.
Look at all these bodies.
Yep.
Right, and kind of back here where we came in, so I can up a little shortcut here and go rest at a bonfire. Look at that, circular level design. That's a thing that was in the first game.
Alright, maybe this game just needed to kind of warm itself up a little bit. Now it's going to be just as good as the classic Dark Souls.
We'll see.
Why do they spell pharaohs like that? I don't like that.
It's the name of somebody.
Oh. Oh, it's this lady. Your favorite. Is that a shark you found?
So that I may
Yeah, now that I died, you can see going a little hollow.
to see hope.
I like your dress. It's very nice.
It might be.
Not her. Your, like, Blarpy. Blarpy's got the little frilly...
Yeah, it's a nice robe. Alright, let's crank up my EDP a little more.
A little stiff there for a second. Oh yeah, agility! Agility!
Now I can hopefully dodge a little better, and let's upgrade my Estus Flask.
Yeah.
Alright, and now we're done here. Let's warp right back to where we just fucking were.
Okay, sounds good.
Dark Souls 2!
Just how dark are those souls exactly?
Blacker than the blackest black times infinity.
Oh my.
And it's been forever since I've watched Metalocalypse.
You know, this game would be a lot easier if you just had a gun. How come nobody's invented guns in this world? It seems like they would make things a lot easier.
There is a Hollow Knight mod that gives you a gun.
That's great.
I really like the Hollow Knight modding community. They're kind of just all stupid memes, and I love it.
What if when
Sure.
they definitely surely release Silk Song, what if in that game you can use a flamethrower or something? Like a missile launcher.
Maybe that's what they've been spending all this time on.
Yeah. What if
Yeah, the
they
backstab?
release
Nope.
What if they
Goodbye.
released Silk Song at the next Game Awards?
Yeah, the next gaming event, I'm sure it's going to be announced to everybody.
They're going to release it at insert next big gaming event.
Make sure that the live stream for the next gaming event, you go in the chat and you just spam Silk Song memes and clown emojis. That hasn't gotten old yet.
Mark it in your calendar. Mark it in your calendar to post Silk Song in the live stream. If you're watching right now, actually, you know, I got a big announcement to make for all the people who are watching the stream right now. Okay, it has to do with Silk Song. Okay.
Okay.
We're making a big announcement here. This is where we're gonna do it firsthand. The announcement that we're making is that that there's not going to be a Silk Song game anymore.
It is canceled now. Fuck you, Hollow Knight fans.
We've canceled it. We count
did
not.
it.
We did it. It's all our fault.
Anyway, let's go fight our first boss finally.
Nobody learned anything from the whole Half-Life 3 debacle. Nobody learned their lesson. It'll just be Oh, it's Asshole Man. Great.
Got a big old sword in his torso.
It's Prolapse Man. Oh god, I just realized that you're gonna make me do a bang ability tier
I
list,
I didn't get that set up before
and
stream, but
this guy's gonna be on it.
yeah, where'd you rank the last giant?
I'm not. Ugh. I can't do that now. My mind is not in the right headspace.
All right, we'll wait until after we finish the game
I-
and we've seen at least most of the bosses.
I'd argue that I'll never be in the right mind space. I argue I wasn't in the right mind space when we made the original bang ability tier list. But at least when we made the first one, I'd already, I knew all the bosses more or less from the original Dark Souls.
Right, we gotta see what to compare him to. And then he pulls a Rachel from Animorphs and rips his arm off.
Now that's resourceful. This guy's weakness is that he's such a spindly Johnny that you can just
Yeah.
juke him through his legs.
One change that I do kind of like about this game is that using your spells actually costs stamina now, which was kind of something in the first game that contributed to making them so broken, so perhaps we're trying to balance things a bit better. And the music just abruptly cuts off, and victory is achieved.
Nice. Was that the first boss so far?
Yep.
Alright. Well, I mean, for a first boss, that was not terrible. At least it didn't seem like it was terrible.
No, first giant's alright. Or last giant's alright. First boss, last giant.
That's a good one. That's a good meme.
And now Melentia is gone. Oh, let's go level
Yeah!
up.
Fuck yeah!
Oh, your excitement should know no bounds. There she is.
Oh.
That's why
Never
I
mind.
exhausted her dialogue earlier. Alright, let's put that up to 95 agility, and now I can actually start, doing my build. What do I want to do? I want to give myself more... let's just start pumping intelligence. That'll increase my spell damage. Now we get into the main loop of Dark Souls 2. Immediately after leveling up... Well, first let's use my consumable souls.
Da 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 da.
Hey, at least it doesn't force you out of the menu every time you use an item this time. Let's just go up a tiny bit more. And let's give myself some health.
I'm being positive about this game.
Alright, now that I've leveled up, I go and spend the rest of my souls to put Melentia's fucking kids through college. Because she now sells infinite life gems.
Ah, okay.
So, basically, I've got 23 of them now. As long as you don't run out of life gems, and as long as a single encounter doesn't kill you in this game, you're basically invincible. Because, in the first game, you were limited in how many mistakes you could make by your Estus flask. Which is still in this game, but now you can just buy an insane amount of additional healing.
This is why socialism will be victorious.
Yes.
Right? Okay.
Now we're gonna go down a different path out of Majula. An absurdly long staircase.
I hope Kava was watching this right now.
And guess what? We have another insanely slow door. This one isn't as bad as the last one, but it's...
Why can't you just be patient, Count? You fucker. Just wait for the door to open.
I am cosplaying as Sonic the Hedgehog in real life right now. I know you can't see me, but I gotta go fast.
Just spin dash, yeah. I went to a baseball game the other day with my parents, and there was a kid dressed up in a Sonic onesie at the game.
You got this dude just chilling out here. Got some arrows sticking out of his face. Got some good drip.
He looks like a bird shit.
Yeah, but a dripped out bird shit.
Look at this big guy.
He's a chunky boy.
You know, one thing that's great about the Dark Souls franchise is that they have lots of chunky representation. They like their big boys.
They do. And I can lock on to these guys. They're not doing anything, so I'm gonna leave them alone.
They're sleepy. Everybody in this game is sleepy. Everybody's taking naps out in the field. Which, you know, this is by the water, so maybe the waves, they're kind of relaxing. And
yep. Yeah, I do kind of like the, the continuity of that sunset landscape with a Majula back there.
Oh, hey!
Oh, you're back, because I rested at the bonfire. That's right. That's how these games work. I know how Souls games play. I'm not an idiot. We do not sing Aerosmith on this stream.
Hey, remember in the Polar Express where there's that CGI elf that looks like Steven Tyler? Remember that?
Yeah, it's terrifying.
It's fucking scary.
There should be a Steven Tyler boss in Dark Souls.
Well, that's this guy right here. He's in there.
He doesn't have a giant mouth, though.
Well, it's because you can't see it because he's got his helmet on.
Well, if it was Steven Tyler, you'd see his mouth below his helmet.
Maybe,
maybe he's screaming the whole time.
Is Steven Tyler the gaping dragon?
I'm going to say yes because that's very funny.
A gaping dragon comes out and he's just like, you look like a lady. By the way, Steven Tyler, you look like a lady.
Yes.
You can't make fun of other people for looking feminine.
Yeah, the guy who wears a bunch of scarves and shit on stage is making fun of someone else for looking like a lady. Makes sense. What you doing, buddy? What you doing? And also, my main complaint about Steven Tyler is that actually he doesn't look feminine enough.
Yeah, well, like,
I like my feminine-looking man.
I mean, you definitely hate Aerosmith more than me. Like, I think it's fun to make fun of Aerosmith, but, like, I don't, like, get triggered by their music or anything like that. But, like, Dude Looks Like a Lady is a song that makes me have an aneurysm.
That song is... I find all of their songs profoundly irritating, but yes, that one is, like, the worst of them.
That one especially gives me a stroke. Like, most of their other ones I can tolerate if it's just, like, on the radio for a minute or whatever. It's like...
You can see, pulling that lever. Little platform raises out of the water over there. What's that gonna do? Well, we'll see.
but I'm sorry. Steven Tyler doesn't have anything to do with Dark Souls. I don't know why I'm talking about that. That has nothing to do with this. This game has enough content to talk about. We don't need to get distracted talking about less interesting things, like Steven Tyler being simultaneously too feminine and also not feminine enough.
Right. I believe this room is exactly like this in the... What was that, buddy?
I am
Did you see that animation?
I will say I am definitely seeing the drawback of what you're talking about with having that little...
He did it again! Why does he keep doing that little dance?
He's proving his shit. His,
Do it again, do it again.
You're giving him the tickles.
Whoa, that was weird.
Oh, he gotcha.
Mixing it up a bit, now the other ones are coming.
I was like, oh shit, I guess we should try now.
Alright, where... Okay, the switch is over there. Came up as soon as I killed that first one, so I'm just gonna let these guys on over
So
here.
like a cliff you can lead them off on?
Probably not. Alright, perfect. They're attacking, so I can pull this. Yeah,
Oh, hey. Oh, God. You're going inside of your own head for a second.
Yeah, these guys are a little janky. I think if I just run far enough away, they'll forget that I exist. He actually following me? Yeah, he is. Not gonna follow me too far, I don't think.
I have peripheral vision.
You're still coming over here, wow.
I'm just saying, I would like to know what the dude that looked like a lady looked like.
I'm just gonna let
It
you
might
guys...
have just been a lady.
Steven Tyler doesn't know the difference.
Maybe Steven Tyler was just drunk and thought it was a man that looked like a lady, but it was just a lady.
So, meet Dragon Rider. I only have 2 spells left, so... You know what that means.
This is gonna take 6 years to get through.
Basically. Because the dagger does not have much damage output. And I have not found the key to get into the blacksmith's house.
Is that Pharos?
Nah, his name is Lenegrast.
Lenegrast, okay.
Oops, I'm out.
Trying to remember where we ranked the Gaping Dragon on the Bang ability tier list now that it's canon.
I believe D tier.
That's fair. I think that still holds up to scrutiny.
Yeah, see, if I didn't raise my agility to 95 here, I probably wouldn't be able to dodge through those attacks.
Are there any good bands from Boston?
What about Boston, man?
It'd be funny if Boston was not from Boston.
Oh, I forgot. I have an aromatic ooze. I can use that. That coats my weapon in magic.
Little baby
marginally
dagger.
more damage.
Little tiny baby knife. That's the only knife that works.
It's really the only weapon I can wield with my current stats. Should probably boost up my strength and dexterity a little bit so I can hold a better weapon.
Listen, it's not about how big your weapon is. It's about how you use it.
Well, I haven't gotten fucked up yet.
It's just like peppers.
And see, if I didn't pull those levers to raise these platforms, I would have much less space to work with. I would only have, like, this center ring here. Which you can use to make the Dragon Rider just kind of stab at you and then fall to his death, which is very funny, but I don't know the actual, like, timing for it. And now that I killed Dragon Rider, You can kind of see in the background the little
a bunch
bird
of
shit
dudes.
guy has gotten up.
A bunch of dudes back there.
And he's aggroed to me, so I'm just gonna run. Those guys can hit you like a truck. That's not a thing that happens in the vanilla version of the game.
So, like, did they just, like, smush a bunch of dudes into spots that didn't have dudes before? Is that, like, the only quote-unquote challenge they had?
Sort of. Items have also changed locations, and I think there actually are a couple locations with fewer enemies. But, yeah, that's kind of the only change for Scholar.
It's just
Talk
like
to
a...
her.
Oh, fuck.
My name is Lycia. I have come to spread the art of miracles, a practice of which
Miracles. Fucking magnets.
I see that you are well suited.
See, we got a theory.
Power. But the cost
Magic is all we've ever known.
that's for
It's easy to miss what really goes on.
But how does Shaggy Two-Dope's son look just like him? That's amazing!
Yo, a pelican ate my phone. That's a miracle. You can get a ring that increases your faith. I don't want that.
Everybody
gotta-
makes fun of the magnets thing, but I think the funniest part is his son look like, oh my god,
Genetics.
what a miracle! My son looks like me.
gone. The earth.
Hugbees has a really funny video where he goes over, like, every single line from Miracles and goes over whether or not it's actually stupid. It's pretty funny.
For miracles.
Oh, really? Can I put out my theory?
No need. The gods.
What's your theory?
That it's stupid.
I mean, the entire video is obviously a joke, but... Oops, I forgot. I wanted to go level up. Because you can't just do
I
that at a
don't think-
bonfire.
ICP's capable of irony.
No, the video is ironic, not the song itself.
Okay, well, maybe the video is ironic.
It's,
I don't know.
Hugbees is one of the guys on the official
Oh, you mean
podcast,
the
Charlie's
anal-
podcast.
You mean the analysis
Yeah.
video? I gotcha. I thought you meant the actual video. I'm like, I don't know about that, but okay.
I'm pretty sure the Miracles music video was actually made by the same guy who did the video for In the End by Linkin Park. Whoops. I'm trying to...
Let's say I have a hypothetical for you. You're a music video director, and your agent's like, "Hey, I got a job directing a music video. It's for Miracles by ICP. Are you taking that job?"
Hell yeah. Let's see how the winged spear... Well, let's get some stats for the short sword first, and then I can see if I have enough for the winged spear. That was 7 strength, 10 dex. I still don't have enough for it, actually. So we're going to be stuck with the dagger for a little while longer, unless I have consumables, which I do.
Edibles.
I'll use the Dragon Rider Soul, because I don't think I want his unique weapon. There, seek less, we know.
What are you buying?
Okay, now that I've got some stats, let's bump my health up a little more. That looks good. And let's pay for Malentia's kids' tuition.
Are we gonna buy anything except the fucking hearts or whatever?
Eventually, yes. And let's swap out the dagger for a short sword.
Would you like a churro? I need some churros. They're $5 a churro.
Alright, now, I think it would probably be a good idea to find this guy's key. But again, I don't know where it is off the top of my head, so let's just explore, I suppose. Or did I already pick it up? Let's find out. Nope. But I did. I just remembered. Not remember. I just remembered. And I did get that key from the cartographer.
Yeah, the cartographer, yeah. Oh my god, it worked. That's a real miracle.
There's a big old book there.
That book's pretty big.
You got a Pharaoh's Lockstone.
I feel like I'm gonna make a hot take here. That book's maybe a little too big. I don't know
it's
if that's
probably not that easy to read actually
I
when
don't-
it's that big.
I don't
Like
know if
having
that
a
is a
fucking 50-inch
functional-
computer monitor.
functional size for a book. I mean, is it regular sized text on big pages?
Looked like big text, but
Then that's just dumb. You're not saving on paper. I mean, I'm just trying to imagine, like, you'd need a ladder to flip the page.
where
Imagine
am I going?
buying that book from the bookstore. They
What
gotta
bookstore
cart
would
it
even
out.
carry that book?
They gotta cart it out, and then you gotta strap it to the top of your car with like string or something, and then getting it into the house. You gotta. What if your bookshelf is up a flight of stairs and you gotta get it around the corner?
Little fire here. Trying to remember if there's a reason to go down here. I think there's an item in vanilla. Okay, yeah. Skeleton. Bye, skeleton. And he drops a human effigy. And I got an Estus shard. And yep, right here. That's the thing that Dark Souls 1 fans got mad about. That's the Lord Vessel from that game broken.
Oh.
I don't know if Dark Souls 1's fans actually got mad about that, but in his frankly quite awful video about the game, H-Bomber guy kind of made a big deal about it.
Remind me who that guy was?
The Lord Vessel is the item that you get after killing Ornstein and Smo. It's kind of what kicks off the second half of the game.
And it's broken?
Yeah. That's about the only link to Dark Souls 1 that's in this game, actually, is just the broken Lord Vessel randomly being there.
Oh. Well, I'm fucking pissed.
As you should be. Whoops, I didn't mean to level up. I wanted to upgrade my Estus.
I guess I've never really understood the story of Dark Souls. It's always just been like...
It's kind of obtuse.
The thing is, it's just always been like, sort of like it's like, okay, here is this boss, now we're going to get to the next boss, and it's just, depending on how interesting the bosses are, that's really more like the part of the story. Like, I'm like, oh, the story is, Sif is a doggo, or that there's a twink, or,
Oh, there's a lot of sad story involving Sif.
Mm-hmm. But like, even the... No, go ahead.
The thing about Dark Souls 1, at least in my opinion, is that it is kind of hard to grasp like the full extent of the story and whatnot. But oh, hello. I think a lot of the storytelling works based off of just emotionality, and also like there is a lot that you can figure out without like having to do a lot of extra work to figure out. That's part of the story.
Mm-hmm.
Like it is kind of known. The story is known for being a little opaque in that game, but it's not nearly as bad as it could be. Is this a real chest?
Is it an amazing chest?
This is where I become kind of unfamiliar with Scholar. Oh, hello. See how amazing this chest is. Garbage. Well, a couple good life gems, I suppose. Alright, platforming, I suppose.
Wee.
Alright, a divine blessing that I'm probably never going to use because I have enough life gems already. Alright, I think Leningrass Key might be back out here somewhere, but I'm not sure.
The sound effect that comes out when he throws his little ball is funny.
It's kind of a very soft explosion.
No, I mean
Was it
like
this
the
way?
throwing. The
Oh.
throwing sound is funny.
Okay, it wasn't this way. It was further into the forest.
Sounds like someone's throwing a pitch in backyard baseball.
Yeah, kind of, now that you say that.
Flump.
Well, you remember the fireball pitch from that game?
Yeah.
Kind of like that. The explosion
Right.
sound, I mean.
It doesn't sound like that though. It sounds like a normal pitch.
No, I mean when it explodes.
Oh, maybe when it explodes. Oh.
Oh, whoa,
Oh.
his sword just went flying. Yeah, the thing in this game is that when enemies die, they kind of ragdoll, but they kind of don't. Like, he ragdolled onto the floor there, but you can't, like, kick him around. Sometimes their
Yeah.
weapons will just kind of fuck up a little
Just-
bit.
Start floating in space.
Yeah, it was out here that I think the key might be. Yeah, there's an item there.
Look, it's a tree. The tree used to be a giant.
This one wasn't a giant. Don't be stupid. This one doesn't have a butthole for a face. How the fuck did that hit me? Whatever. Okay, so I'm supposed to get over there.
Da, 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 da.
I will say, this may seem like a little bit of, like, fucking around, like, oh, what the fuck am I supposed to do again?
Ah.
Where am I supposed... That also
That's
exists in the first game. I just know that game way too well for my own good, so you don't see that a lot of the time.
Okay.
Although, getting a key for the blacksmith shop, I think, is a little bit, irritating.
Again, I just think like at this point in the other game, we would have fought like 3 bosses by now.
Well, we fought 2 so far.
We fought the Butthole Man.
Yes, and
And who was
the Dragon Rider.
Oh, who was he?
He was the guy with the big old halberd in the
Oh, you mean the optional boss that you chose to fight? by
No,
going out
no,
of the way?
not the one on the top of the thing. The one that was down the other path in Majula. The one in the area with all the white knights.
Oh yeah. Great boss.
Yeah.
At this point in the original, you would have done the Asylum Demon and the Gaping Dragon. And also probably the Gargoyle fight by now. And the what's the other the big boy there on the
It was
bridge.
just a Titanite shard. Taurus
Is it the-
Demon.
Taurus, yeah, that would have been 4 memorable bosses.
Well, Taurus isn't the most memorable.
Well, 3 memorable bosses, and at least one that I was able to pull out of my
You
memory bank.
still remembered him, so I guess that's
And there was-
memorable.
Well, you would have been fucked over by that fire on the bridge thing. We would have been eaten by that weird dragon guy.
Oh, I guess they don't always explode when he hits them.
All kinds of goofy stuff would have happened by now. That was funny. That was goofy. That's a goofy thing.
Well,
I feel like he should be staggered by the,
he's wearing too much armor.
But it's like, it's just, I guess I don't know what to say about the game so far.
You know what? Let me look this up really quick so I don't have to bumblefuck around quite so much, because this is something I should probably know where it is.
I guess we got to talk about Steven Tyler. That was something. What are you looking up?
Where the hell this key is for the blacksmith.
Ah.
Oh my god, I'm a fucking idiot. Alright, well, I guess I gotta go get together 1,000 souls. So let's just continue on a little further. I'm an idiot. Melentia sells it.
Oh!
So I just gotta get together 1,000 souls to go buy that, so let's just make a little bit of progress.
How many souls do we have at the moment?
0, because I just died. Over here.
I guess you'll have to get your essence.
Nah, it'll be fine. I'll just kill a few of these dudes. Oh, nope, you're gonna hit me? Nope, you're not.
So what you're saying is we're going to do a little farming.
Well, kind of. Also, just move forward while doing so, hopefully. Yeah, they drop 400 souls. That won't take too long. Alright, and a bunch of shit that I'm probably not gonna use. Certainly not the old Knight Halberd.
Maybe, what if you just find the Well of Souls from the Scooby-Doo movie?
And that's where I came from.
Skip all this shit.
It's funny you say that. So,
What? No, I don't like this transition.
So, there's this thing on your character sheet where is it? Yeah, right there, soul memory. So soul memory is interesting. Number one, it determines some things about multiplayer. Another interesting thing about soul memory is that there's a door that opens to the second half of the game, and there's 2 ways to open that door. You can either kill the 4 major bosses across the first half of the game, or you can just acquire 1,000,000 soul memory. You can just grind your way to the second half of the game. Dark Souls 2. Now, I'm not going to be doing that because, obviously, I want to see content. But,
Remember?
wow, that backstab barely did anything.
Remember the moment in the Scooby-Doo movie when, Sugar Ray shows up?
Yeah. Remember how it was originally supposed to be Weezer?
Would it have been better or worse if it was Weezer?
I don't know. Both are really funny. And I got a Sublime Bone Dust, which I think I remember what that does.
If
but
it
we'll
was
see.
Weezer, it would be too obvious that it was a joke. What I like about it being Sugar Ray is I don't know if it's supposed to be funny that it's Sugar Ray, or if they thought it was like a real get that they got Sugar Ray.
Have you ever seen that that video clip of some kid insulted Mark McGrath, singer of Sugar Ray, by calling his band Sugar Gay? And McGrath
got him.
And McGrath, obviously high on something, like starts trying to, like, you know, oh, what the fuck you just say to me? Like that sort of thing. But then he obviously starts to realize at some point just how funny it actually was. What you doing, buddy?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I also think, and maybe you're gonna get mad at me for saying this, but I just think that it's better that it's Sugar Ray because they're just less respectable than Weezer. Like, I know it's Weezer, but also
No, I
on.
agree with that. Also,
Come on.
well, you know what? I'm not just gonna run past him like a babby. See those big ol' eyes over there?
Come on.
That's an old friend from the first game.
Oh, it's our buddy.
It's the basilisk toad. And dudes. This wasn't in vanilla. I'm trying to dodge away, but forgot how slow the animations in this game can be. And once again, a statue blocks our way.
We can just squeeze by you. There is plenty of space.
No, we can't. It's impossible.
I know that we have large, childbearing hips because we put them in the customization menu, but they're squishy. We can get our cheeks past them.
All right. Now we're on the unseen path to Hade. Or maybe Hyde. I'm not sure how it's supposed to be pronounced. Can I... Yeah, I can burn the sublime bone dust. I can't burn that here. Then why does it give me the option to burn it if I can't burn it here? Dark Souls.
What if Sugar Ray showed up in this game as an enemy?
Just see, I find that really funny because
what if
Ben McKenty has this really, in my mind, really funny joke where he never refers to Mark McGrath as Mark McGrath. He calls him Sugar Ray, like the band.
What if you can interpret what I said either way. I don't care. What if Sugar Ray shows up in this game and then Blarpy says, "You sugar gay," and then it aggroes them. Like, it only aggroes them if you say that.
Okay, so yeah, I gotta go. Tell me why I have to travel to this bonfire to burn the stupid bone dust to upgrade my asset when you literally travel to the bonfire from another bonfire. Dark Souls.
Well, because that's where she hangs out. She can't go anywhere else. She's got to stay put.
It's just making me go through 2 loading screens for no reason. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Oh yeah, that's one kind of cool thing about this game. You can parry without a shield or you can parry while two-handing your weapon.
You know what I think is cool about this game is that your hair glows in the dark. That was pathetic. Whoever shot that arrow.
Oh, he's waking up to ash and dust. He wipes his
Shut up.
brow.
Stop. No. What if Imagine Dragons showed up?
That shot was terrible.
I wasn't even close.
Oh, hello.
Don't even worry about the guy with the arrow. He's probably not going to hit you.
You were saying.
Right
So
on
I'm going to
cue.
run in here. There's dudes. Basically, the idea with this area that you gotta kind of go around and take out the archers. Also, I forgot to get the blacksmith's key.
Again. You did
I'm
it again.
gonna go upgrade my weapon now, actually, so I don't forget. Because I've got souls on hand. So I guess I did actually have a reason to come here. But I forgot it, so now we're going through more loading screens.
Yay.
At least these aren't, like, absurdly long loading screens, especially since I'm playing off of an SSD.
Oi, would you like to invest in crypto?
There we are, Leningradsky.
Ethereum, only 200 cells.
Where? It was over here. Does he say anything when we have the key and don't open the door? Nope. And I believe, yep, there's a chest in here. Short bow, which may be useful. We'll see. And I think if we reset at the bonfire... Yep, he's inside now.
Yo, another big boy. That's right, he's a big man.
Another useless traveler. A man ought to labor with his feet planted firmly in the earth. Not roam around like you flirtatious vagabonds.
Yeah, I'm a big old slut, you know it.
Yeah, look at these hips.
Look at these big booty cheeks I got.
I like how he's just kind of shoving his,
Stabbing me in the face.
I don't remember what that tool is called. The forceps. I like how he's shoving those in my face.
Start back.
Alright.
Put this in your eye.
Let's reinforce. Do I want to reinforce my sorcerer's staff or my short sword? I think. Let's go for the magic.
One thing that
upgrading my intelligence, so.
One thing that every Dark Souls game gets right is they always have a good blacksmith.
Dark Souls 3 just used the same blacksmith from the first game.
Well, I like the blacksmith from the first game, so that's fine with me.
There we go. Alright, now my magic's gonna do a bit more damage. Yeah, bear, seek, lust. Yeah, let's throw, let's do endurance.
I'm gonna invest a little bit into submissiveness, a little bit into breedability.
And I think I'll make one go at this area, and that'll be the stream for today. If I die, that's it. If I make it through this area, we'll get to the next bonfire and wrap up. How's that sound?
That's fine with me. I'm just along for the ride.
I just realized we've kind of been going for a while.
Oh, time's been flying. I don't know what you're talking about.
You know, that happens when you're playing Dark Souls 2.
Kind of hard because it's felt like it's been 2 hours for the first 15 minutes of the game.
Oh, I didn't even notice there was a chest here. Probably trapped because I forgot to check it. No, it's not. Where's the boy up here? Oh, there he is. Yeah, that magic's doing some damage.
Oh,
I feel like that should have staggered you.
Ah, so is this where we're ending the game? You did say when you died.
Yeah, that's...
All right, well,
I guess that
hey, there you
wombo
go.
combo is how we end it.
What a perfect way to end the stream.
That's Dark Souls 2 for you.
So are we gonna play this again next time?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, okay, all right.
Unless
So-
you have better ideas.
I don't know. I'm loving this.
Join us next time for more of